think we're live. Give me just a second to get the air purifier turned off real quick, and I'll be right back. I forgot to turn that off beforehand. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, there's the notification from Twitch. Or Stream Elements. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, the game of the year just dropped. That's right, I'm calling it this early. We got freaking PowerWash Simulator 2. We got it, boys. I had to buy this. It came out 2 days ago. Bro, I had to. I had to buy it. This game looks so incredible. There was no way I could resist it. So let's play. Because oh boy, I am hyped for this game. Let's go. All right. The end user license agreement. Are there any little funny bits in there? Sorry. All right. End user. Easy accept. I haven't even booted this game up yet. Ooh, okay, so yeah. The first PowerWash Simulator. You just, went and power washed stuff. Is there any music in this game? If there's not, we can fire up the playlist again. I heard some animal. I heard something. Where's purple? I want purple. Okay. Okay. Oh, here we go. We can do cosmetics. Nothing available. Oh boy. Now we're here. This must be our base of operation. Yo, cat. Yo, wait, we got 2? This is crazy. A third! That was an achievement. Pet all 3 cats. Let's go. I can shoot the power washer inside as well. That's crazy. Yeah, so apparently a bunch of this stuff... Oh. Dang, we're going through achievements today. But so, apparently... I've done my best not to spoil myself on this game, to be completely clear. So I don't know a ton about it. But apparently you can get, like, trophies from the different maps that you play in this. Yo, we have, like, an entire freaking building. This is, So I did actually play the demo. I wanted to get used to the controls before the stream. But I have not played the actual game yet. So... This is pretty hype. Yo, I hope they sell that. Remember, kids, give your TV a good wash down with the hose. I cannot power wash the cat. Thank goodness I can't do that. Okay, can I... Or is it... Okay, it's just escape. Okay. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, and we got like a whole map. Bro, I hope this is like a super long game. Let's see. We gotta do the first level. So we got the van. We're taking us back to our roots. Oh, look at this thing. Look at that. I need my better sprayer to get all this grime off the window. Is there actually, like, no music for this game at all? I don't think there is. It might be time for us to boot our playlist back up. Let's pop that right over here. Can't have a stream without some good music, you know. I'm immediately greeted with myself being live. That's great. There we go. First one to pop up, let's go. Guys, we're so back. There we go. One thing that I definitely have noticed with this game versus the other one is, like, the smoothness of everything is way more. Or, like, there's way more smoothness applied to everything. Because doing, like, switching between the nozzle heads, there used to not be an animation for that. It used to just kind of flick between the different sizes. Now, of course, there is an animation for it. So this yellow van was the demo. I did not complete it in the demo. Because in the last game, some cool stuff would happen whenever you'd finish, like, some of the levels. I didn't want to accidentally spoil myself on anything. The water effects are much more pronounced in this one as well. So I also found it very interesting that we have 2 washers in our repertoire now. Because in the last game you didn't have, or you had multiple ones, but there weren't any advantages to the lower ones that the higher up levels didn't also have. So I'm wondering if there is going to be some kind of incentive to switch back and forth between these different power washers. I'm wondering if they were going to bring like window breaking mechanics or something like that into the game, which, I mean, not quite sure how that would go, but you know, it would be very interesting to see them try to implement that and kind of see if this game gets a bit more simulatory. Because the last game was PowerWash Simulator, but they had a lot of just... It was less of a simulator, more of just a game. And I think that was one of its greatest strengths, is that it didn't try to take itself too seriously. So I'm interested to see how this game will go. If it will stick to that same direction that made PowerWash Simulator 1 so good, or if it's going to try to carve its own path and build itself into something unique. Because that could be... I'm excited to see what happens either way. These games are just so satisfying. I see that we've kept like the text mechanic around. Also, let's get this thing out of the way here. I don't know. I know that some people took like big advantage of like the free aim thing. I wasn't a big fan of it personally. I liked the standard aiming mode. Like I was aiming you know, the power washer felt powerful. You had to hold it like it was a weapon. Now, of course, that's much less of a pronounced effect when you have the the free aim thing. Sorry, I called the feature by the button that it is clicked on. This is also interesting because I have never really done PowerWash Simulator on mouse and keyboard before. The first game I essentially played through entirely on my Xbox, and then I repurchased it when I was out at college and didn't have my Xbox with me. I repurchased it for the Steam Deck. And so one of the really cool things about this game is if you had the original... Why is the bumper still dirty? I thought I power washed you. Not well enough, apparently. But so, like, one of the really cool things that they did was that you got like a 15% discount if you owned the first game. So instead of being like $25, it was only like 20. And I don't know, I like seeing that. Incentivizes being a returned customer to get like a sequel if you can get it at like at that like discounted price. It's like, oh, that's so cool of them to do. I'll have to look back at the first game to see if this was also there, but when you go over like bigger patches of grime, you can see like the dirt popping up. Your biggest fan 00 says hi. Hello, how you doing? We are playing what I hope will be game of the year, which is PowerWash Simulator 2, the ultimate cleaning experience. This game, I'm so hyped that this finally came out. Got the whole outside cleaned. Now for the inside of this thing. That's why it's not getting as much spread as I thought it would. It still had the long attachment on it. Gosh dang it. I did that in the first game all the time. I'd forget that I had the long attachment on something. I'd be trying to do super close range power washing, and work horribly, as you would expect. So they had no right to make the game this satisfying. Why is it giving me an... Well, that's new. I didn't have that last time. Oh, okay, so maybe that pops up once you're down to, like, the last last few objects in a level? That would kind of make sense, I guess. That might be based on the feedback from the first game, because I know that it is ridiculously easy to get stuck in PowerWash Simulator 1. This game already, of course this is only the tutorial level, this could change and this game could end up being like way harsher than the first, but it already seems a little bit easier. Like there's not much of underneath the car to clean. Wait, can I like, yes, oh wait, something there. The frame. Yep, there we go. That's why I kept trying to highlight the entrance. Then is it this light? Ah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Probably didn't get that right there. And then windshield wiper. Come on. There we go. Beautiful first level. I love it. We love power washing. There we go. $200 earned and power wash point bonus of 20. I have no idea what any of that does. Let's continue. Okay, the public facility, that doesn't look... Oh, wait, I think I saw that one in the trailer. Okay. So I can do that, and then... Wait, if I go back... No. Can I not get back? Oh, here we go. Yeah, if I click on here, then I can go back to the home base again. That's nice. Wait, purchase furniture. Oh, okay. So I'm guessing that's in the shop thing. Oh yeah, furniture catalog. Yo, free rug and free couch. Let's go. Let's pet all the cats again. Wait, select a dirty furniture item for washing. Wait. Oh, tab puts us into placement mode. Huh? Furniture place limit 58%. I don't have anything though. Oh, tab brings it up. Okay. Oh, it brings it over here. Oh, it's one of those it's one of those rug cleaning videos. Yeah. Those things are definitely staged, because how do you even get a rug that dirty? But, I mean, wow, they're satisfying. upstairs. No, it wants me to put it downstairs. Okay, that's fair. Entry. E. I'm pressing E. Why won't it not? Oh, there we go. Hey, there we go. That's nice. Okay, so then we can grab the couch as well. Oh my goodness. Once again, it's just so ridiculously dirty. You just have to question where in the world people got it from. Or how in the world it managed to get this dirty. Are we still in, like, the volcano town from the first game? Wasn't that the setup, that things were really dirty because of the volcano or something? Thriving town for an aspiring power washer. Ah, see, once again, there's nothing dirty on the bottom of it. And that's interesting because I feel like they definitely had, like, the bottom of surfaces like this be really dirty during the first game. You'd have to get under there to clean it. But that appears to be less of a focus in this one. We gotta have the customer waiting area. Boom. Slightly sideways couch. It's what everyone needs. What is this? Why do I feel like that's gonna open up to be like the end of the world thing? Like the glowing orb from the temple in the first game? Rogue redacted. Washing? Yeah, we're washing. Getting our base set up, we're getting a... You know how it is. We're PowerWash Simulatoring. They put base building elements into this one, which is crazy. Yeah, you got cats and everything. Oh yeah, I should exit placement mode. Oh wait, can we access them from here too? I don't know. Yeah, level 2, the public facility. Let's go! Interesting how this thing is on the floor, yet it says roof. That doesn't bode ominously for what's gonna happen once I finish cleaning the roof of this thing, does it? Chat, I can't read sign. What does that say? I'll let you decode. My brain has turned to mush from power washing. It's too satisfying. I can't think anymore. Not that I could think much before. See, I've done some power washing in real life as well. Not nearly as satisfying as this. I'm wondering if I just wasn't cleaning things that were dirty enough. That's my question. Was I just not? Was my soul not in the power washing? Now I'm wondering, what's the purpose to me having the 2 power washers? Oh, it's because this one does the soap. No, wait. But then if I go to this one and then oh, no, that one has the soap too. So what's the point to this one? Also, good to see that soap has gotten at least like semi-nerfed in this one. If you remember in the last game, it just melted straight off of everything and then immediately was like there. I do still have limits on soap. You can see in that little like gauge thing. So if I do that, and then I do that, oh yeah, it all just melts away. Oh, that's neat. See, what's the point to the 2 guns, though? That's what's got me wondering. Like, is one of them gonna have, like, the mop attachment at the end of it? Because I know they teased that in the trailer as well, as they're like, oh yeah, it's like more accessories and all that. Also, I'm assuming this one takes place chronologically right after, like, PowerWash Simulator 1. Since we have, like, a building now, it can't take place beforehand, and we were just getting our power wash career started, and we have the van, the same van that we used to have. So, like, what is... Oh, I haven't fully cleaned it yet. So why don't I have my fancy power washer from the end of the first game? Why was there a kerthunk? What the heck? Did they put an ad on the side of this thing? If they did, imagine being the company that paid to get your ad put on, like, the side of one of these things, only to have it drop into the ground and just disappear for, like, long periods of time. So it's like, yeah, your ad is in a great spot of town. It's only being shown, like, it's only being shown a bit of the time, but, you know, you get prime real estate. Power wash services. How do I access the phone thing? We're camping out in the middle of nowhere in one... How do you get your camping site that dirty? That's my question. How in the world do you manage that? No, do that one. Yeah, it's weird, because I feel like there's not really an incentive to use this one. Or the white one. Because I feel like the red one is just obviously better. Which, once again, I feel like these were the first 2 from the first game. If one of the, like, can I, like, dual-wield power washers at some point in the game? Because I don't fully see the purpose to them yet. Like, obviously, you need one power washer for power washing, but why would I need two? Because this one also has the soap. Is it just meant so that I can have one, like, 24/7 soap gun, but then it's still one press? I gotta stop wondering. Because, man, my brain's gonna hurt here soon. If I keep thinking too hard. I still find it interesting that the towns are like completely empty. It's just like the first game. There's no background NPCs or anything like that. Or technically speaking, now we have the cat, and they incentivize, or at least from the ad, from what the trailer looked like, they're going pretty heavy into like multiplayer this time around. So that's cool. It'd be sick if I could get like a group of friends together and then all do like a power washing stream and just do one big stream where me and my friends all hop in a Discord call and power wash together. That'd be hype. That would be absolutely awesome. I was debating whether or not to buy this game, and I was like, I could totally play Terraria because we started the New World last stream. It'd kind of be a shame to just leave it where it was, but then also power washing. And yeah, you can see what won in my mind. The satisfaction of power washing. Also, bro, if you're watching the stream, why are you texting me instead of typing in chat? That's my question for you. That. I thought in the trailer, though, it showed the inside of this one as being a washable thing. Maybe it's kind of like it rising up out of the ground? Maybe I just have to wash the entire outside before it opens on the inside? If I do my game... Fair enough, I guess. My buddy can't type in chat because his game will crash if he does. That's fair. Let me at least set up my phone so I can see the Discord. Or no, I could even pull that up on my computer. Also, nice idle animations in this game as well. Yippee! Also, what game are you playing? It's too old of a game to alt-tab out. What game you playing, buddy? I gotta know. Not that I gotta know, but I wanna. I mean, I guess I could also just check Steam, but it'd be more fun to have you tell me. Oh, Lego Batman 2 himself. Very nice. I just recently picked up basically all of the Lego games off of a CD key site. And you can get those things for like less than $2 a piece on those websites. And then they redeem right in Steam. They're perfectly legit copies, and it's like, man, that's incredibly helpful. And so I have, I think, almost all of them now. I think one of the only ones that I don't have are the games that I was told not to get. I've heard that Lego Batman 3 isn't that good, and I've heard that Lego Indiana Jones 2 wasn't that good. I've heard that every other Lego game, or almost every other Lego game, is like pretty good, at least. So I got all of them besides those two. Once again, I can't speak to those because I haven't played them. Also, one of the only Lego games I wouldn't recommend is I think it's the Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. The one where it's like the multiverse one. I don't know. I think it's just got kind of a lackluster concept. Also, Lego needs to stop selling, or like Traveler's Tales are the ones who make the games, I think. They gotta stop selling DLC for Lego games. Like, seriously. Make like a regular game, and then just don't update it. Do like the Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga thing. Also, please make a actually good Lego Harry Potter collection. I want this so badly. Make a Lego Harry Potter collection that is just the two games combined into one. Not the stupid system of me launching the game and then having to click the freaking thing and you guys saying, oh yeah, it has enhanced graphics. I can't see a difference. I really can't. But he says, but think of the bonus skin packs. Gotta have those ones. It's a Lego game. It has the characters built into it. It shouldn't have the skins. Why are we adding skins to Lego games? They're plastic. They don't got skin. They gotta stop doing the DLC and like. Also, please, on top of the Lego Harry Potter, the actually good Lego Harry Potter collection, both of them fused into one game, not you selling me two games, but you gotta frickin' make Lego Iron Man. Think of how hype that game would be. You can make it a collection. It goes through the three Iron Man movies. Think of how hype that would be. Lego Iron Man. I think that would be an awesome game. He's already like the funnest character to play in the Lego Marvel Superheroes and Lego Avengers. Just give the man his own game. He started the MCU. He deserves it. Like, We gotta get that. We gotta get Lego Iron Man. And we gotta get the actually good Lego Harry Potter collection. Ooh, that might actually be a good one to play through on stream, is the Lego Harry Potter. Because those are two of the Lego games that I have never 100%ed. Go. I think that's everything on the outside of this one. Or, no, this panel, I guess. I blasted this thing already. Oh, I didn't get that side. Now it... I would say how you get a bathroom this dirty. How do you do it? But I know that answer, and it's probably not an answer that I should say on stream. I don't even want like a Skywalker saga style like Lego Harry Potter thing. I just want a like complete saga style one. I think that would be awesome. I think that that would sell tons of copies. I am curious now. If I pull up Steam and I go to the Steam store, okay, so there's the Lego... See, the Lego Harry Potter ones, the difficult part about it. Harry Potter would have been too much work, IMO. That's two open worlds that need to be retweaked either way for continuity and Gold Brick Collection. The thing is, though, they did that for Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga. Because there was Lego Star Wars 1, which was the prequels, and then Lego Star Wars 2, which was the original trilogy. And Lego Star Wars 1, originally, had Dex's Diner as the open world. And then they made it into the one game. They just made it into one. And then they took it and they just fused everything together, and they left only the Mos Eisley's Cantina as the open world. That was one of the best decisions that they ever made. And then they made that incredible game, and it fused all the Lego Star Wars that you needed into one. Okay, so yeah, Lego Harry Potter 1 doesn't have any achievements. I don't think Lego Harry Potter 2 has them either, which kind of makes them funky to 100%. I also don't think that has any achievements. I'm wondering if they did achievements for the collection. Because honestly, I don't think... Do none of them say if they have the achievements? Also, they gotta add achievements for all the games. Hate that only consoles have that luxury. I know, right? That kind of sucks. Well, I'm gonna look up Lego Harry Collection on Steam. Have achievements. Oh, boys, Ferb, I think I know what we're gonna do today. Yes, the Lego Harry Potter collection on Steam has achievements, including 84 total achievements for the combined years 1 through 4 and years 5 through 7 games. These are integrated through Steam platform for PC players with specific achievements for completing story levels, collecting all items, and performing various actions. Also, the bundle has achievements. The only reason why I got it. Okay, so you do have the collection. Okay. Okay then. If I were to try and grab a CD key of the Lego Harry Potter collection, how much would that cost? Ooh, okay. I'm picking up what they're putting down here. We got the Lego Harry Potter collection on PC. Take a look at that Steam price again. Take a look at that, $39.99. How are we feeling about that? Because personally, I feel like that's a pretty pricey game. Especially for like the Lego game, for getting two barely changed Lego games. Boys, I think that might be kind of rough. And look at that. Don't get me wrong, the games still look good for when they came out. They don't look good for, everything now. We're paying $39.99 for that. That's rough. Now check out what we can get if we use the CD Key website. Or I guess they're called Loaded now. Huge fumble on their part. Should have kept the CD Keys branding. I can get it for only $7. And we could have all of the achievements, and we could go through and we could play that beautiful game. That might actually be a really fun stream to do. Yeah, 'cause let's see. Yeah, Lego Harry Potter. I've played through both of these on other consoles, so I didn't really play too much of them. I have a high play time in this one because I left it running over the weekend for kicks and giggles. But he goes, dang, I've been robbed. Yeah, you were. Yeah, I left this one running over the weekend once, so got a really high play time in that. Or no. No, it was like a week that I left it going. That's way too long for just a weekend. But yeah, I would love to see an actually good Harry Potter collection come out. Because that'd be really cool. That'd be kind of fun to go on a 100% journey with that. I feel like we could have lots of fun with that if people would be interested. I'll definitely have to think about that. What are we thinking, chat? What are we thinking? Would that be a banger stream of playing through Lego Harry Potter and potentially trying to 100% it? Would that in fact be a banger stream? Oh yeah, look at this. We can go and buy all these things. We got a lot more power washers in this one than we did before. We're going to need a whole lot of power washing money. Oh, so this is the floor one. This is the floor one. And then these two here are both light duty ones. There doesn't... Huh. Weird. Really weird. Can be fine-tuned to the precise pressure desired relative to the area of effect. That's really cool. We got a whole bunch of things. I might just save up to buy, like, one of the really nice ones before buying accessories for the cheap ones. I don't know, it will depend on how crazy this gets. What are we thinking? Would it be hype to do a Lego Harry Potter playthrough? What is this thing? They already got the mirror over here. Why they need another one? I don't know why. This just doesn't feel right to me. Doing this mode. Oh, the directional audio effect is cool though. I have no idea if that's coming across on the stream. But they do some cool directional audio. And you know what? They might. Or no, if they were remaking the originals, they'd probably do pretty good. I would say I don't want them to do like a Skywalker Saga kind of collection of the Lego Harry Potter games. Mainly just because they'd add the voice acting in. And I'm sorry. If I want to play... If I want to experience like the story of the movie, I will play or I will watch the movie. If I want a funny, silly take on the series, then I'm playing the Lego game. So give me like the Skywalker Saga style kind of non-voice acting, where they had to mime everything out, and it was really funny. I liked that. Or, I don't want to... Or, yeah, it was so much better. I liked it so much better back when they didn't talk in the games because the games were so much more creative in how they did everything. It was really cool. Hate that the mumbling option adds way too much mumbling than the original games use. I hate that the mumbling option in the Skywalker Saga forces subtitles to be on and doesn't change the cutscene at all. The entire point to people wanting mumble mode back is that they wanted it so that the old slapstick humor of the old Lego games would come back, because that was the really cool part about the old Lego games, is that they weren't a retelling of the movie. They were like they were this attempt at telling you the story in a completely unique way because they couldn't talk. So like my favorite instance of that is the like "No, I am your father" scene from Star Wars, where instead of, saying like "No, I'm your father," Darth Vader like freaking pulls out the little like child drawn freaking thing that Luke drew him as a baby, which makes no sense timeline wise, and then he just points at it, and Luke's eyes just go wide, and then he falls. Man, that was such a funny way to communicate that moment instead of like redoing the original. And it's like, yeah, we get mumble mode back, but mumble mode nowadays is just the absence of voice acting. It doesn't bring back any of that old Lego charm that they had before. Which I don't want to be one of those everything was better back when I was a kid kind of things, but there was a certain charm that those had, you know? I think that's like one of the kind of curses of game development, is that a lot of the people who worked on like Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga, those people usually like aren't at the same company anymore. Or if they are, they may be in a more senior position now instead of like just the regular development kind of thing. And so you get a whole group of people who are like, "Oh yeah, we want this old feature back." And it's like no one there really knows how they had implemented that. So then they try and integrate a facsimile of that. They try to make it seem like it. But then since they don't have anyone from the original team there, they don't truly understand how the original worked. They don't understand why that version is better in a lot of people's heads. Which is unfortunate, because I would love for them to realize the superiority of mumble mode. But then, I don't know, they'd be the bad guys because then they'd be, like, not needing as many voice actors and stuff like that. So, I don't know, there'd be pros and cons to it, but I'd love to get that spirit of mumble mode back. Because, man, that was so much fun. Playing those was just funny. Aha. Hey, don't gotta spend 250k just for VAs if you do that. Hey, that's true. That's true. I mean, a lot of people think you're the bad guy if you say that kind of thing now, but heck, I don't really care what people see me as. Yeah, you can make the game for cheaper and all that stuff if you just do mumble mode again. And then, man, you'd get tons of the people who played the old Lego games as a kid coming back try out that game, even if it's not one of like the main series. But I'm saying you can do that with the frickin' Lego Harry Potter. If they were to do like a Skywalker Saga level recreation of it, which, to be clear, once again, I don't want. I want it to be a complete Saga style thing. So I don't know. I feel like the Skywalker Saga, that world feels very empty. And I like how in a lot of the Lego games, when you took like a quest or something from a character, it wasn't insanely difficult to do. Now, with a lot of the Lego games, or now with like the Skywalker Saga and stuff like that, it's one of those things where it's like, oh yes, I, a humble farmer on Tatooine, left my car keys on Naboo. It's like, what? No, like one of the whole jokes is that people don't leave Tatooine. It's like, why are you leaving your keys on Naboo, dude? You can't be doing that. But no, they have to get their keys back, and then they can't do it themselves, so you have to. I don't know. I miss just that much simpler Lego game style. What else do I have to... that would do it. Let me lower the seat. I have a feeling it's going to be down here. The thing of dust that I missed. Oh, yep. Right there, it's in the cracks. Why is the inner wall still not checked off? There's that. Inner walls. And those are inner wall tops. Where else is there an inner wall there and inner wall there? Oh yeah, grab rail. Should probably do this. There we go. Oh, every wall is considered an inner wall because it's the inside of the building. Oh. Okay. That makes sense, I guess. I'm guessing it's going to be like behind here or something. There we go. A new item is available in the shop. Back to home base, I suppose. Washer equipment, maybe? Where's the new thing? Should I buy new thing? I don't know. Oh man, the Urban Extreme Heck yeah. 12,000 for that thing. My goodness. Oh. Oh, okay. It was the furniture catalog. Wait a second. Guys, this is a crime. Where's purple? Chat, we're so cooked. We are so cooked. Oh wait, and you know what I just realized? I just remembered X doesn't... I don't get the X chat filtered in there. I may have been missing chat messages from there. Not my best move. Don't worry, I never have anyone chat there. Yep, my chat is still empty. Let's go. That's fine. Don't get much engagement over there, unfortunately. Oh, and look at that. I was right. We do have these little things. And then so these serve as the replay thing. Oh, that's so cool. Alright, back to washing. We got the campground. We've got this. Oh, heck yeah. Rocks. I don't know why I had to do the rocks first, but I did. And now they're done, so I can get the tiny lamp. And watch as there's an achievement that's like, oh yeah, do only the lamp first. It's like, ah, dang it. That was one of my frustrations with the first game, is that they had a ton of achievements that were very much so, if you hadn't read the achievement list before you played the game, you would have absolutely no clue to do that. It's the same thing with like some of the Lego games as well. It's like the Lego movie video game had one thing where you had to shoot like the, I think it was Paw Cop, or no, I think it was just Paw. Yeah, I think that's what his name was. But you had to like shoot him with the Craggle in like the frickin' evil lair, or no, the relic room. And it's like, how in the world was I ever supposed to stumble on that naturally? I get that it's a reference to the movie, and those don't really annoy me as much as these, where it's like, yeah, some of those levels are like multi-hour time investments with how big they are. Like the treehouse one where you have to get all the lights first. I discovered that after going through the treehouse level. And I was like, huh. Maybe I don't want to frickin' go through that entire thing again. Like, maybe I just don't want to replay it all. I'm wondering if this game is going to have similar achievements. I don't know why my PC does not like this spot. I'm getting lower frames while power washing this piece. They got much better, like, water physics, though. That's pretty hype. It's beautiful. I don't know why I'm getting so many frame drops in this level. Have fun washing. Gotta battle the field for or something at IDK. You have a good one, my man. I hope you have learned some valuable information about PowerWash Simulator 2 and have figured out if you're going to buy it yet. You go enjoy battling the field. I've heard it's a tough opponent. I'm also interested. I may be completely jinxing myself here. I've had to use the like red nozzle way less in this game than I did in the first one. I feel like, at least. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe up to this point it's like the exact same amount or something. But man, I like that, because I hated having to work with like such a small surface for cleaning literally everything. It's like there was the dirt bike level in the first one where it's like rusted, and you can't afford to get like the better power washer yet, so you just have to work with the crappy one that can't do rust on anything but red. And it's like, ah, crap. And then you have to struggle to power wash literally the entire thing with only the red nozzle. Luckily, that's still a pretty quick job because, you know, pretty simple, but a pretty small thing to work with, the motorbike, but nice. They have this more segmented than I thought they would. Don't go telling me they added bugs into this game. Don't go telling me the bugs can get close and I can hear the buzzing in my ears. Because if that does happen, if that can happen, I might just uninstall and refund the game, honestly. That would genuinely be a horrific addition to the game. Really hope they didn't add that in. That's neat. It even has physics that react to the water on that lantern. Oh, that's cool. heard that frickin' bug again. What a horrendous thing to add into your game, to have bugs fly close to the player's ears and make the frickin' bug sounds. That is... I really wish I could turn that off. Because, wow, that is horrible. Truly horrible. There we go. There we go. Another level down. It's beautiful. It truly is beautiful. Oh my goodness, an entire house. Usually the levels are kind of spaced out between like big and small ones. Why is there a giant space laser above this house? That's not concerning at all. Definitely, totally, maybe, kinda, sorta. We'll just act like the giant space laser isn't there. Every time I hear that notification sound, it makes me think that, like, I've actually gotten a notification. But no. It's always just the game. It's always just me getting an in-game text, never a real-life text. Which, I mean, hey, that's fine with me. By all means. How did that change over? I didn't click a button, I don't think. how fitting that this is like matching the colors of the power washing business that we have. Some nice blues, you know. this is gonna take a long time to do this one. What did I get? What did I finish cleaning? Because it wasn't anything up here. We had a bot in chat. Had to ban him.
get on your Twitch stream.
All right.
I was just watching your shoulder. That's my bad.
No worries, no worries.
Are you able to kill civilians in this game?
There are no civilians in this game, unfortunately. They gotta. They gotta take notes for PowerWash Simulator 3. You know? You hear that, PowerWash devs? My roommate wants to be able to commit heinous war crimes in this game. Not sure how down for that you guys are, but one dude has spoken at least. So yeah. Footsteps going. Oh, nice. There's even a little back garden here. Oh, cat. Cat. I need. Wait. No. No, wait. No. How can I pet the cat? Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna finish power washing this door. Oh my goodness, I can run up it now. That's neat. Let's see. Cat! No! Dang it. I was hoping I could pet it, but... Oh! There's one of our cats. Are the cats, like, just around the job sites? Have I just not noticed them before? Or is this the first one that they're here on? Because I have no clue. I've been too focused on the power washing, you know? Focused on the power wash to notice if the cats are around. In every job, that is. I noticed them at the facility, at our office, but... we're going to be able to finish this one. This is a wildly long level. We've already been going for a while as well. But man, this feels just like I'm playing the first game again, which is a huge compliment, except it more expanded upon. That's, I think, of course, what anyone would want from it, because there's, as we discovered, there's way more progression in this one compared to the other games, compared to the other game. There's way more progression in this one. There's, of course, more like detail. There's more like features and kind of stuff like that around, which is great. Oh crap. I tend to go really quiet when I play a game like this, just because it's so peaceful and satisfying. And so I don't necessarily know if this is the best, or if this is the best game for me to be like playing on stream. This might become relegated to a personal game. But man, I really do love this. It's more of the same from the first one. And what better compliment can I give it than say that it's just like a really good game? Except very distinctly PowerWash 2. In every way, it feels like a sequel to the original. Nothing quite feels the same, from the way that you switch between nozzles to even just the UI of everything. It feels very PowerWash Simulator 2. And I like that. I'm interested to see how expansive these levels get. So, and obviously, right now, we're on a very big level. So I'm curious how far they'll really go with it. Because, wow. These... If they keep up with the same paces, or the same kind of progression as the first one, then, man, these levels are really going to get massive at some point. But... I don't know. I really don't know. Oh crap. Keep falling all over the place. Lots of places to climb into in this one, which makes cleaning it significantly harder than some of the other levels. Oh crap. most frustrating parts about this is falling off the edge. We're almost at 50%. And I think that's a good place to leave it for tonight. Thank you all so much for watching. I've had tons of fun trying out what will undoubtedly be Game of the Year for 2025. I mean, come on. This game, absolutely incredible, as I mentioned before. Thank you all so much for watching. And I will see you